Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to design this flyer. We will first of all start by creating our new canvas. So we will tap on the create button. So after clicking on the create button, we will set our canvas size to 1080 by 1080, which is a square size flyer. And we will set our resolution to 300 pixels, and we will maintain the RGB color mode, and then our white background. Then we will tap on the create. After clicking on the create and our canvas open, we will go to the view, new guides layout, and then we will set our guides in order to help us with the alignment. So we will set our guides to 100 by 100 for the margin. So 100 throughout. We'll be using 100 throughout. And then we will set our column number to 2 and the row to 2. So you can capture the settings for yours the same as I did. Once we are done setting up our guides, we will go and we'll start creating our background. So first of all, I will import some images that I will be using for the background. So the first image I will import is this building, and we will adjust the size a bit and we will increase it. So once we are done, we will click on the check mark here, and then here I would like to edit this image. So we will edit our image by going on filter, camera raw filter. So it's loading. After it has opened, we will scroll down to saturation, and then we will reduce the saturation to -100, and then we will increase the texture a bit, the clarity to will increase it a bit, and then the exposure we will increase it to about 1.2. Once we are done, we will click on the OK button. So we will add a layer mask to the image. So we will choose our brush tool, and then we will increase the size by clicking on the brackets on our keyboard. So we will brush the down parts to blend with the background. Yeah, so I think this is okay. We will import another image, which is a pattern, and then we'll bring it down. This is fine. We will increase the size a bit. We will also do the same by adding a layer mask to it, taking our brush tool and erasing the top side of it. So once we are done, we will reduce the opacity of the building first. We reduce it to about 8, and then we will reduce the opacity of the pattern to about, say, 26. Once we are done, we will add our last image for the background, which is the noise. We will set it to the blend mode to multiply, reduce the opacity to about 18, and then we will lock all of them. We will also import the school logo and then position it, reduce the size, you add the college logo here. But before we position it, we have to remove the white background that is at the background of the logo. So we will right click on the layer where the layer is, and then we will rasterize the layer. We will pick the eraser tool and we will click once on the white layer, then we will position it again beside the K-University logo. Once the adjustment is done and the position is done, we will add our text. So we will click on the T, the text tool, and then we will reduce the size. Click once on the canvas, reduce the size. This is fine, and already the details are here, so I'll just copy and paste. It's 5 pixels. We will continue by duplicating the layer, the text layer. So the shortcut for duplicate is Ctrl J, and then you will bring it down, and then we'll double click on it to highlight it, and then you copy our next text. So we'll position it like this, increase the size, and you will change the layer style of the name of the school to regular. And once we are done, we will import our image. So we will first remove the background of our image by selecting on the object selection tool, and then you at the top here you click on the select subject. Once our selection is done, we will add the layer marks to the image, and then we will import it to, we will drag and drop to our workspace. We will reduce the size and we will adjust the position. So we will adjust the position, and then let me increase the size. This side is fine. So we will edit our image by also going to, we will first convert it to smart object, then we will go to filter, camera raw filter. Once it's open, we will zoom in, and then we will add some adjustments, the texture a bit, to increase the texture, the clarity, and a bit of exposure. Once you are done with it, you click on the OK button, and we will lock our layer. So we will start typing the rest of the text. I'll fast forward this place, and I'll get back to you in a bit. I'll take my pen tool, click once, press shift and click again, and then I'll click here and I'll click here to create this shape. Once I'm done, I'll copy the gradient that I use for the rectangle, the red gradient. I'll click on Alt to copy and transfer it here. Then I'll adjust the angle to this form. I'll press OK, and I'll bring the shape beneath the rectangle. Once I'm done, I'll then add a small shape here, and then I'll round the edges. I'll change the color to this deep red. I'll continue by adding a rectangle shape down. Once I've added the rectangle shape, I will reduce the size to this side, and then I will duplicate it by clicking on Alt and dragging on it, and I will increase the size to this side. I will select this shape, the rectangle. I will reduce the fill to 0, and then I will double click on it to add a stroke. Inside stroke, and then I'll change the color to this deep red by once I'm done changing the color, I'll also change the gradient. Here I'll use the gradient I use for the name, the combat gradient. I'll click and drag to copy, and then I will adjust it. This is okay. Once I'm done, I'll select my text tool, and then I'll type Kabisa. I'll increase the size, and then change the font. Change the font to Mtn Sans. Change it to bold, and reduce the size again to fit. Once I'm done with it, I will duplicate by clicking on Alt and dragging. I'll change the color to this same dark red, and I will double click on it to type president. So with this shape, I will bring it down and then hide it. Once I'm done, I will duplicate the president text again down, and then type hopeful 24. Here I'll reduce the size and increase the tracking. This is fine, and then I'll position it here. I'll reduce the font style to medium. Once I'm done, I will import the logo of the faculties. So there are three faculties, their logos. Faculty of Art logo. I'll reduce it and bring it here. I'll reduce Faculty of Educational Studies, their logo, and bring it here. So I'll fast forward this part and then we'll see you in a bit. Change their color to this deep color, and then you will be doing some final touches to this text. You add a gradient, you will copy with pressing Ctrl J, bring it down, and then you change the gradient color to this gradient. We'll bring it down a bit. Okay, this is fine. Change the tracking to 25. And then you adjust the image. So this is our final artwork. Thank you for watching.